Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And today I'm just going to be giving advice to high schoolers, and my sister Kai's about to be going into high school. So we're just going to kind of go from here. So my first thing I kind of wanted to talk about, whatever happens in high school, it really doesn't matter. Like, nobody thinks about that. After you graduate college, everybody's out doing their own thing. So literally high school is just this time period, and then you do what you need to do, and everybody's going to go and do their own business. So it may feel like this is going to be a forever thing and everybody's going to keep thinking about it, but it really doesn't matter. And I'm a senior in college, so whatever you do, it doesn't matter. What else did I say? There's a lot of transition. So you know your friends group that you have right now? That's going to look different in the next year. That's going to look different in the year after. It's going to look different in the year after that. So I would say your friends group are going to look different. But as long as you have your good, like, consistent one or two friends. Wouldn't you say? Who is your, like, really close one or two friends you think you're going to have all through?
Ariel and Jakiria. I'm sorry to everybody else. I'm sorry.
So as long as you keep those two throughout high school.
And Kalia and Morgan.
Well, now you're going through your friend group.
Hey, you don't know that. Just because it didn't end out good with your friends, it's gonna end out good with mine. I promise that.
I hope it all does good for you. It all just be different because people go through different paths in high school. And you're gonna go on your own path. And when you do something in like your freshman year or the first year you are at high school, you're kind of remembered for that for a long time until you do something really drastic. You know how Miley Cyrus was known as Hannah Montana for the longest time? And everybody knew her for that, so she had to do something so drastic to get that image. That's kind of how it is in high school. You're just going to be known for that until you do something so drastic that they're going to know you for something else.
Did she do that? I can't remember.
What?
Who did the song?
That's Miley Cyrus. That Wrecking Ball, that was her for getting complete change from Hannah Montana. The sports you can, and I really do that with Kaya. I tell you to play every sport.
I'm not playing every sport. I'm just going to play softball and basketball. I'm not adding nothing else to that.
Yeah, that's fun. I just say, don't be nervous to try something. Just go out and play that sport, even if you're nervous. Because just go out and play it, because, why not? Why not just go and play it? So I would say try and do every sport activity that you enjoy or that you think you might want to do but you don't know. Just do it. Just do it. So anything you want to be, just do it. You can be anything you set your mind to. Because she is the future president.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, baby. I'm not. The presidents eventually is going to be robots. Yeah, Elon Musk. He's doing them robot stuff. Creating robots, making them talk weird. They be talking like this. That's what I'm going to use to destroy the earth. No, it's on TikTok.
And then also,
I don't know why it's on
when you're
our
also
page.
playing your sports, I know it's going to be a lot of starting and who's going to play what position, who's going to get this playing time, but also just enjoy being there with your friends and hanging out in those practices and all those fun times you get to have with your friends. It doesn't always have to be about the competition of starting and all that stuff. Enjoy just hanging out with your friends and having that time of going out to the fields with your friends, because I just miss just going out into the field, with all my friends. And what?
Nothing. It was just Master got me working, Master got me picking, man gonna set me free.
What are you talking about?
Because you said fields.
Baseball
like baseball fields.
Oh, cut it out.
What song were you singing?
It's something about the slaves when they was picking cotton.
No.
You know, it's like, Master got me working, Master got me picking. Search the song up.
No.
I'm putting y'all on. It's a good song.
I meant baseball and softball. And
Oh, I thought you meant the fields where people got pick cotton.
Yeah.
My people. Pick
Oh,
cotton.
you don't know nothing about the ACT, do you?
What's ACT?
Not ACT. ACT. So ACT
Academy.
I don't know what it stands for, but it's It's ACT. So it's this test you have to take to get into college. You need to make like a 21 on the ACT.
What if you make 100?
It's
Don't go that
it's
high.
not like that. It's like
What's the highest one?
it's like what's the highest? It's like
Is it 30 something?
30 something like that.
I'm feeling that if it's the 30.
But it's just
But that 30 something is basically 100.
so it's basically this ACT you take. It has math, science, English.
So listen. So what if I make a 10 on it? That's
I think
70. Wait, hold
it's
on.
not. It's not
No,
like
you don't
the,
do go by, you
it's
don't-
not
you don't go
grades.
Like that.
It's not like an ABC.
You
It's
don't-
like whatever you make. Anyways, just be quiet.
She ain't there yet. to
She's
know.
not there yet.
She's going into the 7th
She's
grade.
going into the 7th grade, but that's also high school
Hey,
over here.
Yeah, but
But anyways, for the
let's
ACT,
see.
for like freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors, start taking the ACT your sophomore year, because I think the ACT is more known for like college, and college just seems so far away when you're like a freshman and sophomore and stuff. But really take it, because if you make a certain level of grade on the math and English, you can start taking college algebra, trig, and comp 1 and 2, and start taking these college course class just to get a head start. And I think that's good if you go to a community college, university, or if you don't decide to go to college at all. You already have this head start of an idea. So if you go to college, you've already taken some classes, so you can start taking the classes you really want to major in to see if you want to major in that. It just gives you a head start, and you already got those classes, so in case you don't want to go to college, you can go do whatever you want to do, and in case you want to come back, you already have some things under your belt. So I think it's really a good opportunity to start taking those college credit courses your junior year of high school if you can. Okay, I think it's good to have a job in high school.
We ain't got no places around here.
The Piggly Wiggly. The Piggly Wiggly, the DG, just little jobs like.
Probably when you're 15.
Yeah,
She-
15,
she's
16.
only 12.
Yeah. Or the Family Dollar. I just think it's good for high schoolers to have jobs, just so you can have your own money to the
But
side.
she can do anything. She don't have to work at somewhere. She can do stuff around
But
here
any-
for anybody.
But any
around
type of job, I think it's good to have, just so you have your own money, and especially a job where you can meet different people, just to see different backgrounds of life, and you also get good character development, and you have your own money, so you can save up for college. Even if you don't really need to have a job, it's good to have one. Just eat, because once used to work at Chick-fil-A, and sometimes I would work like the whole week, and then sometimes I can only work one day out of 2 weeks. But I think it's just good to have a job. It builds character. You get to save up money, and all that money really does add up, and it has really put me ahead when I went to
You
college.
get $100 from Papa every time it's your birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day.
He doesn't give me for Valentine's. It's just my birthday and Christmas, and so does he give it to you.
He don't give me $100.
That's because you just got
I
out of the
feel
toy
bad. I
pool.
wish I had $100.
The what?
Last thing is, I don't know where this thing got of people scared to get into this. Am I going to get into this university or not? It's easy to get, not easy, but universities usually accept anybody. It's more the admission, trying to get applying to it is all process. But I feel like not the hardest part is just trying to figure out the scholarship and FAFSA, and trying to figure all that stuff was the more stressful part than just applying to the school. But for the most part, especially I know these SEC schools, if you're in state, I don't know how out of state works, but applying to Mississippi State, most people get in if they're, if you're from Mississippi, in state. Alabama, if you're in state, getting into Alabama is pretty easy. Everything in state, it's just the debt and money part that's the main stressor of it all, of finding out how to pay for it and scholarships and all that stuff. But getting in, unless it's like some big Ivy or some type of school at Princeton or something, it's pretty easy to get into these schools. So don't really stress about getting into the university. Just keep applying to scholarships and stuff like that. And FAFSA, everybody needs to apply for FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Yeah, it's like financial aid. But this was my advice. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Any questions you have about high school? Any worries, concerns?
I'm just ready to get there and go.
What about boys?
Why do you always be asking that question? Like, my God, bro. If I ever have a boyfriend, they're gonna get mad. Well, you got a boyfriend? You too young. You too young. You too young to have a boyfriend.
Let me see what boy. I guess just really get to know them before you date them. It's okay to hang out and not be boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, you can
Mom,
wait up to that point. What else? Keep good friends around you or whatever that. What about your classes? You're nervous about classes?
no.
Just make sure you pay attention in class because everything builds up from that. You may don't feel like it's important now, but everything builds up to it. Everything you do in math builds up so you can do your college classes and get good grades, and everything builds up. So do pay attention to your classes because they do build up. Especially because what do you want to be when you get older?
I don't know.
Okay. You don't need to have it figured out now anyways.
Yeah, no.
But that was my advice. Thank you guys for watching. What about what do I think the hardest grade was? What was the hardest?
13th grade.
13.
I'm slow. I'm so slow. 12th grade. People saying 7th grade is the hardest grade.
I'm talking about 7th.
They
8th.
said, look, they said, in 5th grade, light work, no reaction. And then in 6th grade, they said, light work, no reaction. And then when it hit the 6th grade, they said, okay, it's got a little kick to it.
I don't know if there was a hardest grade of coursework. Probably my senior year because that's when I took those college credit classes. Get your stop. But I hated my freshman year. I
Why?
hated freshman year.
Oh, really?
Just because you're the youngest and everybody thinks they can push you around.
Ain't
and
nobody finna. Never mind. What is that?
So you're just and it's not just that. Like in ninth, when you're the youngest on a team, you're the one that has to carry the balls and have to do all that stuff because you're the youngest on the team. And
But they all had to do it.
but it's like stuff like that. Not really like they were mean to you. It's just like you're the one that has to do that extra stuff because you're just the youngest. Like being the ball person,
The dirty work.
you have to do the dirty work because you're just the youngest, and that's just the rule of it all. And then it's like that's like no matter if like you're 9th grade and you're like the really good at the sport, you still have because you're so it does. And then also like, and then you're just the youngest at the school, so.
But we'll see how it
But we'll see because we're also two different personalities too. So.
goes.
Everybody liked me at the high school.
I mean, I was liked by everybody because I was just quiet and chill.
Cause everybody knew me because Angie worked at the high school and at the elementary, and she was a cheer coach.
And our cousin's the principal at her school.
Didn't it? And
Oh, you popped your neck.
no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I heard it.
I didn't.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't do not hate comment.